Welcome. In this session, we will be exploring authentic family outreach.
In this segment, we will articulate the difference between traditional ideas of family outreach and authentic family outreach. We will also share some specific strategies to implement authentic outreach. Authentic family engagement is different from traditional forms of family engagement. Authentic engagement requires personal contact. It's a one-to-one conversation.
Like I said, the outreach, the time constraints, maybe have a parent-teacher conference on weekends. And I understand that we are requiring a lot of our teachers, but being a teacher is a different profession. It's a profession that you have to get in, that you have to love.
Authentic engagement should be culturally and linguistically appropriate.
My first language is Turkish. I know there are schools now providing translation services, but they should know that there is a struggle at home when a child has a homework, and if the child is an ESL student, like English as a second language student, as you mentioned, sometimes it's very hard for the families to help kids at home with their homeworks or some other assignments, and then the schools know that those particular students need additional attention and needs to have some support.
We really need to have a common vision for what community engagement is, yet have a heart for what that means individually. So while we need people to be involved, we also can't force our vision into each community.
These meetings do not have to take place at school. In fact, it might make families feel more comfortable to meet in spaces such as community cultural centers. Home visits are another excellent option. By meeting in places other than the school, it can make families feel more at ease and willing to participate.
To assist families, on-site childcare is beneficial. On-site childcare relieves the need to find or pay for babysitting during the meeting. Both the community and school could work together to make this happen.
Authentic outreach works best when it is consistent, persistent, and ongoing. To achieve this, schools need to be flexible to meet the needs of family schedules. The one-stop open house is not very effective because it's only offered twice a year at a specific time. Instead, let's work with families consistently and persistently.
Critical dialogue has been important in this process because we want to know what the community and what different family members believe it takes to be engaged. We need different perspectives from different people in different socioeconomic situations. A stay-at-home mom that's married with two children has a completely different perspective than a single mom of 3 or a single dad of 2.
Families need and want the invitation to speak and to be listened to. Traditional ideas of family engagement include teachers and administrators providing information to parents. However, authentic outreach requires educators to ask open-ended questions and to really listen. The responses received are then used to create the context for commonalities and improvement to our schools and communities.
As a matter of fact, authentic outreach becomes the invitation to critical conversations. By this, we mean conversations that create consensus for projects. Authentic outreach means families are respected and viewed with an asset-based perspective, encouraging them to create and participate in projects that will lead to increased student participation and success. For more information, please visit our website at www.idraeacsouth.org.